So now we will have our first speaker. Our first speaker. It will be Weston Hadlock. He is doing his speech, doing the how to say it speech, 5 to 7 minutes. Let's give it up for Weston Hadlock.
Should have done it, Michelle. All right. So, how many of you have heard this song, Totally Close to the Heart?
Totally.
I'm hoping that today I can provide a little bit of passion in your life to the degree that that song is capable. And I don't need notes. Nobody needs notes, right? We practice.
Oh, great.
So I want to... I'm just kidding. I should probably have my notes, but I don't want to hold them. I don't want to stand behind there. I want to start by telling you some lessons that I've learned from this really, really interesting person that I know. So first, this gentleman grew up a dreamer. Now, any of you here as a child or now consider yourselves dreamers. And I don't mean I like to dream about unicorns. I mean you dreamed about doing something big. Okay? Mm-hmm. Most people?
Still do.
What is it about dreams that make us engaging, that make us willing to act, that make us willing to persevere, what is it about those dreams that get us moving on a day-to-day basis? Any idea, Kevin?
They inspire me.
Inspirational.
Inspiration.
They eclipse your fears, right? They give you passion. So this child, as he grew, was a big dreamer. He always wanted to play professional basketball. He always wanted to go become a professional tennis player. His height was stinted pretty young. He only grew to about 5'9", so he played high school basketball. He was pretty good in high school, but he didn't go anywhere further than that. But he always still had this dream of becoming somebody of value. And he served an LDS mission, and on that mission he learned even more so what people are capable of doing, because you have to get out of your comfort zone pretty regularly there, and you learn that it's pretty cool what you can accomplish if you really put your mind to something. So this young man, he came home from his mission with a passion and a fervor that he was going to go through the same steps that his parents went through to become mediocre. Interesting how that works. We go and we have an ambition and a passion. We come home ready to take on life, and what do? We go through whatever it was that the person who we knew older than us went through to do what they became. And it doesn't matter that they aren't where you were. It's just you need comfort, you need security, especially when you come home from an LDS mission. You feel like you're in a whole new world. It's different. You're floundering. There's no structure. It's just crazy. And so this young man, he went to college, he got his degree, got to work, and he sat behind a computer. Director of Data Analytics. Exciting. Exciting. Everything he always dreamt of, right? How similar is Director of Analytics to NBA basketball player?
Polar opposites.
Polar opposites, right? Don't talk to people. You have a team maybe, because you're directing a team. But other than that, it's just crunching numbers on a daily basis. So this young man, he decided that his pathway that he had taken him down would be sufficient for his family, and he fell into almost a complacent slumber. He was just moseying through life. And unfortunately, yet fortunately, life shook him awake. One of his good friends, 30-year-old, died, and he realized very quickly that this young man's life that had passed away, he was on a trajectory where his family was already significantly further ahead towards his goals and visions and dreams. I didn't even realize that this young man even had dreams, let alone was he on the path of pursuing them. And so it shook him awake. In an instant, he realized what in the world was he doing. And so he actually began to pursue something else. So that, like right in that moment, he said, I've got to do something for my family. I've got to do something for myself. My dreams are more important. And so he dug his feet, and he planted he decided what he wanted to do, and he planted his feet, and he just went forward with it. He probably was a little bit overly excited about the immediate success he felt. Have you guys ever wanted to accomplish something great, and you take one step towards that greatness, and you experience pretty quick results, and you're like, wow, that was easy. It was easy. Is it always easy? No. And he found out pretty quick. So he went full-time into this new passion. Left his career, left his job, full-time into the passion, had $30K saved up. He'd made about $15, $20K in a couple months, so he felt like he was pretty set. Little did he realize that was just kind of luck, to be honest. Just a little bit of luck. And so he began down this path and very quickly realized that life does not always dish out pleasantries. It's not always pastries. It's not you wake up every morning and you get your cinnamon rolls glazed, covered in sweet cream every morning. It takes discipline. And he realized very quickly that it takes honestly for him at least, it was some of the most intensely bittersweet moments of his life to realize that it wouldn't be easy, but it would be worth it. And so, to tell you a little bit about this lesson, because that wasn't the lesson. I mean, he learned this lesson, yes, but the lesson that I took away from this experience from him was that patient, dogged persistence will provide somebody with the resources necessary to get through any challenge that anybody could face. And the reason I know that is because that story's me. I was that guy. I'm the one who fell into complacent slumber. I'm the one who decided I wanted to do something big, and I jumped head over heels for the first thing that really seemed to jive with what my goals and visions were. I realized quickly, though, when I was on my knees one night, sitting in my closet crying, I'm not a crier, I don't really cry, but I realized very quickly when I was crying in my closet, and there was a hamper full of clothes, clean clothes that we just washed that day, and I realized very quickly, all my family was downstairs, I was bawling in my closet to myself, head buried, what in the heck am I doing? I can't pay for my mortgage. I can't pay for my bills. How am I supposed to feed my family? I can't do this. It's so easy to see it's so easy, I think, when we take a step back and say, of course I'll act with faith. Of course I can be persistent. Until you get put on your knees and you have to figure out, what am I supposed to do now? I can't just say, I have faith, and walk out and my bills are paid.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. And so this to me was a life-altering experience when I realized very quickly that my knees and my work ethic became the two priorities for me. Patient, faith-filled, dogged persistence can be the solution to any problem in life. I'm absolutely 100% positive that if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you know it, that as long as you believe that you can do that and you have faith that whatever higher power is a part of your life can make that a reality, and you're willing to go put in the work that you're prompted and directed to do, that you can do it. I want to challenge each of you guys today that as you depart, don't give up your dreams. Go read the book, The Dream Giver. We call to a little bit of not repentance, but just a little bit of a recollection of what it is that you feel like maybe you can and are supposed to do, and take that on head on. Spearhead that challenge. And go win for you and your family. It doesn't matter how old you are. And if you do that with faith-filled, dogged persistence, and act in patience, it can happen for each of you. Thank you.